everyone, I am Erika of beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly beading broadcast. You can watch it from the Beading School Facebook page and also from the Beading School club on Facebook. Please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I would like to know if the technical aspect is all right, as I have lots of important things to share with you today. Lots of jewels. So Mariana is here and Ginny is here. Ginny, how is your garden? And how are all your responsibilities? You have been a busy lady lately. Faye is here. Good morning. Oh my God, Faye got up even earlier than usual. She's in New Zealand. I'm in Central Europe. And as we just went back from daylight saving time this past Saturday, then the time difference between us increased. So Faye is my hero. Okay, I think I saw a comment. Yeah, Ginny says she can hear me and see me fine. Sarah is here. Ariana is here. Jessica is here. I'm so happy that we have so many new regular beaders with us week by week at coffee time. At No One Has to Bead Alone. It's so nice that we can share this beautiful hobby of ours with even more beaders from all around the world. More inspiration, more bigger community, more ideas. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining. And Katya. And then we have Facebook user friend. If you are watching from the Beading School Club, then you might need to click on the link that's above the video. And then you can allow my program to see your face and see your name, and then I can greet you personally. Then we have Sherry, some more Facebook user friends. Tanya is here, Connie is here, Kata is here. Hey, birthday girl! Happy birthday to you, Kata! All the best for the coming year and big hugs. I hope you have a wonderful day with your beautiful roses. And Kiki is here. Indeed, Faye says that it's 4 a.m. for her. Wow. Fun fact, at 4 a.m. lately I'm not sleeping because I don't sleep well, but I never join BD broadcasts at 4 a.m. Maybe I should start. I would use the time better than just waiting for falling asleep again at 6 o'clock, and then at 7 o'clock I have to get up. And Gunnar is here, and Alison and Liv is here. Sarah is taking a break from organizing her beading room. Liz is here, Deb, Lutka, Antoinette. Oh, I asked Ginny how is her garden at the beginning. It's still frost. Kimberly is here. I don't see your name, Kimberly. Only I see it when you typed it in. And Zuzi and Donna and Daniela and Katie and Cynthia and Donna and Vanya is here. I hope you are all right, Vanya, after your surgery. Sherry, Jennifer, Joanne, Deb, I see you finally. Welcome. Oh, Kata is celebrating. Enjoy your wine. Cheers to you with my miniature cup of coffee. And Cindy and Aniko. And before we would start the big topic, I would love to show you what me and fellow designers at Beading School and also some of our designer friends created so far from the new Art Deco box. I would like to mention that I see many of you here who have entered the mini challenge that we organized to showcase your beautiful creations created from the previous box, inspired by India, the Maharaja jewel. And today, after showing you all the Art Deco jewels that we have made with my fellow designers so far, I will also have the names of the winners here, 2 winners. Stay tuned. And just to raise the level of excitement, as you might know, 1 winner is selected by the creative committee of Beading School, Veronka, Zuzi, and me. 1 winner is selected randomly. And, well, it explains that I know the name of 1 of the winners. And what I can say, she's here. I hope you are excited, ladies. And let's get going. Before we would tune in to Art Deco, 1 more important thing to mention is that this upcoming Friday, Beading School is sending a donation to a charity or organization supporting the fight of Ukraine for freedom and democracy. And this is a picture that I published after we beaded Beth's beautiful design, the Mary Star, nearly 2 weeks ago. And we are donating all 100% of the income from the Mary Star tutorials to a charity or organization. And I just checked before the broadcast, and at the moment we are standing at 140 tutorials of Mary Star that were purchased by the Beading School community. So that means, oh my god, I'm horrible at math, and especially when I'm live on a video and I'm super nervous. Please, someone will multiply 140 times 5. It's 700, right? But correct me, please. Please don't be embarrassed to correct me. I'm super nervous inside. So if I made a mistake, then yeah, Donna confirmed it's 700, and that's amazing. So I'm so happy and proud of the whole community. So it's really something that can make a difference. And we still have 3 days to go. If you would like to help still a bit, then the best thing that you can do is that please find the Mary Star tutorial on our page, the Beading School, and share it on Facebook or some other social media profile that you might have, and tell your beading friends about this little fundraising that we have here. So thank you so much, ladies, for your generosity. This is so important. And yeah, Art Deco. Shall we start the Art Deco jewels? I think yes. So if we might have a beader here who haven't heard of it yet, then just a little information that Art Deco is the current theme of the Beading School Academy. Beading School Academy is a bi-monthly program that we are putting together for our community, for our students of the academy, and every 2 months we are getting inspired by a new theme. We started with Art Nouveau, then we moved over to Van Gogh's painting Starry Night, then we had India and the jewel of the Maharaja, and now we are working with a curated collection of components, beads, and cabochons inspired by Art Deco. Learning about Art Deco, reading articles about Art Deco. The virtual classroom is holding a new article for you, by the way. Get into the mood. Make sure to check it out. It's a really nice reading. And also, of course, we are beading jewels inspired by Art Deco. Today, I have here jewels from Zuzi, from Veronka, for myself, but also a fellow Beading School Academy student, Niti, and also Gina of 𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐃𝐃𝐈���, and one of our favorite designers, Ruxandra Puskás. So let's see. And I would like to start with a jewel created by Niti. So, Niti was playing with the ring-shaped component that was a novelty shape in the Art Deco box. And Niti attached a 4mm precious swan rhinestone in the middle of the 10mm glass ring. And that was a good find. That fits perfectly. I think it's a nice catch from Niti. And then Niti added seed beads and also some pearls around the glass ring with break stitch. As you can see, then Niti actually used also the thread as kind of a design element. It's blending into the color of the ring, as it's silver and the thread is white. So that is an interesting element of it, and I think Niti. And then I have here jewels from Zuzi, a big bunch of them. And please help me to persuade Zuzi to draw as many tutorials to these cute, nice motifs that she designed, because they are really inspiring and imaginative. Already, this one with the Miyuki slender bugle beads, it is a very, like, of course, when we think about Art Deco, then we think about geometric shapes, but this was such a surprising idea for me. Zuzi created this net-like structure from the bugle beads, and again, she grabbed one of those ring beads and attached it in a different way with some around 15 Miyuki round beads. And as we can see, this is a work in progress project, and Zuzi will add one of the 8x13mm glass cabochons in a metal setting to the bottom. So while we were already playing a bit with these cabochons, but we used them as main elements in a design in the Ginevra pendant. You can see that it can also become the dangling part below an earring or below a pendant. So that's another possibility. And the ring bead is a great connector. Then we have here, this is my favorite from Zuzi. And she told me today that she just wanted to like dangle the ring beads, and then somehow this upper part was born. I wish I came up with designs that easy. Okay, sometimes it happens, but this is like genius Zuzi. It's really how you put together the glass cabochons in this like fan shape that is so typical also for Art Deco. It is super nice. And tassels are also present in Art Deco. When you think about fancy ladies with maybe a hairpiece or maybe earrings, then often we see tassels made from pearls, or why not from seed beads and the ring beads. And indeed, as Cheryl and I saw some Sunshine Beth also says that it's like a crown. It's very royal. And this is not everything. Then we have here another beautiful piece from Zuzi, what I love very much. And by the way, Zuzi says that the previous one, the crowny shape, it's not that heavy, so even earrings are possible with this design. I will try to recreate and draw it for you. That would be great, Zuzi. In the meanwhile, Yvonne is asking if she can watch the video later. Indeed, Yvonne. Je kunt de video kijken. Het blijft op Facebook en ook op YouTube. Een beetje later. My Dutch pronunciation became horrible, but yeah, I will blame my anxiety during live videos. So this is another beautiful piece from Zuzi, and here she created a peyote bezel with the Erinit pure chatons. Okay, our Dutch teacher approved. Katie approved of my Dutch. She's a teacher of Dutch language, so I'm now proud of myself. And here, below the bezeled cabochons, we have, again, like very typical for Art Deco, geometric shape from sleek, straight lines. And the centerpiece of this part is the 6 millimeter swan rhinestone in a metal setting. And Zuzi also used some of the 4 millimeter 2x AB crystal bicone beads. Those always give also such a luxurious touch. Margaret is looking for someone speaking German, by the way. Unfortunately, that's not between my superpowers. And another piece from Zuzi. This is also really nice, and Zuzi created a fan shape from the milky slender bugle beads, and she used that for the upper part of the peyote bezeled cyan pure preciosa cabochons, and she created the perfect balance between this fan-shaped structure and this elongated triangle-shaped drop at the bottom. So the drop echoes one of these details of the fan, so it fits well beautifully. And indeed, as Kata is asking, how much did you sleep lately, Zuzi? Did you drink too much coffee? And then we have one more. And I happen to know that we are very close to finishing a tutorial for this. And Zuzi used here the Vexolo beads. The Vexolos are the 2-hole elongated triangles in the jet bronze, the dark bronze color. And then there is a preciosa swan rhinestone popping in the middle, and also a long 8 times 32 millimeter glass drop in metal setting. Everything was included in your boxes. The fuchsia box, in the fuchsia boxes, everything. The turquoises have a little bit less, but yeah, you should be able to create this. And as Zuzi said, then told me before the broadcast, then these motifs will be perfect not only for earrings but also for a full bracelet. And Beth says she's glad that she ordered more of the wax solos. I think we have lots of possibilities, lots of designs coming up for the wax solos. So that was indeed a good decision. By the way, we managed to restock lots of the wax solos that were sold out, and we even added 5 new colors in case that you have now a sudden feeling that, oh my god, I need more wax solo beads. Then then yeah, but indeed, as Zuzi says, if you made the Ginevra already, then you still have enough wax solo beads in your fuchsia boxes for this pair of earrings, so don't worry. So we are back at the beginning. So these were Zuzi's designs. And let's see. Now I have some from Veronka. Veronka joined our creative team at Beading School recently, and she's making one design after another. And here in this cute little earring, she used, I will start from the bottom. So she used the big Preciosa pendant drop that was included, and also a 4 millimeter Preciosa swan rhinestone. But then what is not obvious at first sight, again, she included one of those ring beads. So the ring bead is holding the 4 millimeter swan rhinestone from one side, and then look at it, the 6 millimeter one from the other side. So this creates a great effect when you have it on your ear, that one side can be different from the other. I think this is really cute. And then actually I have here, this was like, oh my god, my jaw dropped when I saw this. So this is another piece created by Veronka. And yeah, I'm just waiting silently for the woe and holy moly, because this is amazing, an amazing piece. Veronka is, by the way, originally an architect, and I think that kind of engineering brain, it's really, really visible in her designs. So here she used the 18 millimeter Preciosa Rivoli for the focal, and then she attached 4 pieces of the 8 times 13 millimeter 8 times 13 millimeter glass drops, and also some of the Preciosa pure chatons that were included in the box. She used seed beads and also Miyuki bugle beads for strengthening the connections between them. And what I love about this is the creative approach, even to the necklace, that the necklace consists of 4 millimeter round glass pearls and then seed beads. And then in the back, the beautiful clasp, garden clasp with a pearl. And you know, ladies, when I look at these designs created by Veronka and created by Zuzi, then I'm incredibly thankful to the beading school community that we at beading school are able to employ these talented ladies and enable them to create beautiful pieces as a job, and support them in their creative processes, and we are so happy for them, and it's amazing to work with these ladies. And we have, I'm actually sorry. I'm getting emotional easily, but I really, really treasure these two ladies on our team. Thank you, Veronka, and thank you, Zuzi. Lots of beaders are mentioning, by the way, a tutorial, and we are working hard. So those were the two designs created by Veronka. And then I also have a design coming from Gina of Orchid and Opal. You know her probably from YouTube. We love working with her. She is often making unboxing videos and very often making tutorials for us. And this is the tutorial, a very cute and elegant earring that Gina made from the Art Deco box. And I loved that she included this special pair of ear studs that she also found in the box. And not only the color resonates well with the other components, but I selected this for this curated collection because of the geometric shape. So this is also something that you can already bead from your Art Deco box. So this I have from Gina, and I happen to know that you like beading from Ruxie's tutorials, and you like seeing the jewels that she creates, and I love them too. And this is a bracelet that she created, Ruxandra Pushkash, from the Art Deco box. Then we have here an amazing set of earrings and pendant. And then we have this. And this is going to be a tutorial that's coming to. Here again, she used the wax solos, she used the glass cabochon in metal setting, and it's a beautiful piece. Do you still want to see mine? After so many beautiful pieces. So I hope you do, because I'm switching to my hand camera and I would like to show you the jewels that I have created from the box. You have seen already the Guinevere pendant that is on the top of the box itself, but recently I showed you a trick how you can actually, once you have made the jewel, if you have the cabochons in a metal setting, then I showed you a trick how you can pop them out and change the color if you changed your mind, if you found that you have a better possibility So I actually ended up changing all the crystals in my Ginevra pendant, and I left them like this. For now, I will change back to the emerald green crystals because I like them more, and also they go well with the rhinestone that I included at the top on the bail. But I wanted to show you how it looks like. I also still want to take a picture, so I have a memory of this, but I think the emerald is better. Here I like how nicely the Paradise Shine crystals are showing with the nacre glass cabochon in the middle. That's a perfect combination. And by the way, if you missed how I showed that trick, then look back at the previous coffee time, please, to find out how you can do it. Then you've already seen the Le Papé. We actually beaded it together during No One Has to Bead Alone session. I wanted to show it to you, just as a reminder that that is also still a possibility to bead. So I created, half a bracelet, or like 2/3 of a bracelet. One motif after another, and I have here the Airy Knit Pure Chaton in a peyote bezel. What I like about the chatons, by the way, that I have a feeling that Rivolis most of the time require 2 rows of round 15s on the back and on the front when I'm bezeling. Then with chatons, I often end up adding only 1 row of round 15s on the front, and then we see more of the crystal. So this is how the bracelet looks like, and this is the pair of matching earring. And I really ended up loving these Preciosa drops. I love it that they are pointy at the bottom, and the size, the cut, it's just perfect. So I think I will be using them again and again. And indeed, as Corinne says, you can even create a longer earring as long as you like. And if you like long earrings, then I actually have here another one that we are going to bead in a few weeks during a No One Has to Bead Alone session. And here I combined some 6mm glass pearls with a little decoration, with a square stitch bezeled chaton, and then this right angle weave component at the bottom. And you can create from it as long earring as you wish. You can keep it simple, you can keep it short, you can go as long as you would like to. And actually, I will tell you a bit of background information about this component at the bottom. Originally, this was the Bay of Folk in Ginevra. So when we bead this together, then you will have 2 new options in your beading, between your beading skills. So this component can become a bail, but also it can become the hanging part below something. It just came to me that it's too much for the Ginevra, and then I cut it apart. I didn't like it that way. By the way, a second piece of background information, that first I included a pearl in the veil, but then I didn't like it, so then on the front I have the rhinestone. And this will become a tutorial, and we will bead it together during a Friday's No One Has to Bead Alone session. And another idea of mine is, which I hope to make happen, that from this kind of sequence I would love to create a multi-row bracelet. and then maybe even fill in the gaps with some bicon beads, some Preciosa bicon beads. So there are lots of possibilities. Oh, and look at that pure chaton, how beautifully it's showing, and the light is shining through it. And it picks up the golden tone of the round seed beads around it. I love that effect. And let's go further. So there was a jewel that you saw already on the cover image of today's video when I posted my invitation. And this is the one. And actually, in this case, this is again a long earring for lovers of long earrings. I used the cup chain with a loop that came in the box. I left it at full length. I'm a maniac for long earrings and big jewelry. So for me, the full length works well. But if that happens to be too much for you, then you can very easily chip away as much as you would like to and use the rest of the cup chain in something else. It is a substantial length, as you can see. I have here a tape measurer. So it's like 11 centimeters, 4 inches long. So even if you decide to chip away from it, then you have a good length to use somewhere else. This piece of cup chain, it comes with a loop in a box. If I remember well, then actually we will also add it in silver and gold setting to the bead shop soon. So you will have options. And in the motif itself, I used seed beads, size 15, size 11, and then the true 2 millimeter round purse and some 3 millimeter bicon beads. You have enough from your bicon beads for 2 motifs in your box, so you can create a pair of earrings easily. I added one of the nacre cabochons in a square stitch bezel to the top, and I used the same ear stud that Gina already showed how to use in her earring. So this is also becoming a No One Has to Be Alone tutorial, by the way. If you like the color of the Delica beads, which shows here very well, by the way, it was included. It was one of the extras in the Fuchsia Beading School Academy box. And if you would like to have more, or if you have the turquoise box and you would like to get it, then one of the first articles in the virtual classroom is a list of what's included in your box. So then you have a link and you can easily navigate to find some more of it in the bead shop. And as always, you can use the join with order in progress option. Just leave a note for the treasury, the beading school treasury, and the ladies will put it aside for you and ship it with your next academy box, or when you reach the free order limit, and you can take advantage of free shipping. Ginny says that we have a lot of work ahead of us. Indeed. Indeed, lots of possibilities. And by the way, recently when I was talking to you about my unfinished objects, my UFOs, then I told you that often I go back to unfinished pieces and then finish them for another team or another workshop, because the moment just comes when they make more sense, when my skills are more developed, so I'm prepared to finishing them. So actually, this motif looked like this originally a couple of months ago. And then it became one of the jewels from Art Deco when it finally clicked that also that it needs an nacre cabochon and this cup chain with a loop to make it look finished and nice and pretty. And I have one more version from this, and it's becoming a bracelet, as you can see. And I used here one of the clasps that came in the Art Deco box with the beautiful big crystal. It's a box clasp, by the way. And then I'm connecting the motifs to each other again with the ring beads that we have seen a couple of times today already. And with that, I would love to mention that before the broadcast, I just activated some new shinies for you in the Beading School bead shop. So they are now available. Sen is asking the question, I'm already answering it. So the glass rings are now available in the Beading School bead shop, actually in many different colors waiting for you. And as you can see, they are super versatile. As in Zuzi's pieces, you can dangle them from something. Sorry, I'm looking for the... You can use them in tassels. You can hide them inside something like Veronka did. You can use them for the focal and add to them as nitty, or they are perfect for connections. So ring beads available at Beading School finally. Sen was waiting for them, so that's why she's asking. And Zuzi says, oh my god, I just saw the aqua matted ring in the shop. Yes, there are super nice colors available. I try to pick like a nice color range for you so you can match them to anything. And while you are there, then I would like to mention that all turquoise and fuchsia Beading School Academy students should also pick up the newest tutorial that I have just finished drawing for you, because this is not yet the second signature jewel, but this is a little extra gift that I have created for all of you in the Art Deco style from the box. So while you are checking out the glass rings, we have again this handy new in the bead shop option, by the way, to find them easily. Then also pick up the tutorial. It's a gift for you. You just need to make sure to sign in all turquoise and all fuchsia students. Connie, I'm really happy that you like it. So this features an 18mm Rivoli, just like Veronka's necklace for the focal. And it's caught in a different kind of bezel. I used the Miyuki, Zuzi, thank you for the link. So I used the Miyuki 6mm Miyuki slender bugle beads to catch the cabochon, and then it creates this interesting effect that while usually we bezel the cabochons in a way that the edges are all covered up, this time the bezel is like running through the cabochon itself. Then I added one of the nacre cabochons and one of my new favorites, the Preciosa pendants, and as very fitting to Art Deco. That's why actually you have so many of these 6mm pearls in your box, because pearl necklaces or multi-row pearl bracelets are so typical for Art Deco. Connie also used that recently for one of her creations. And again, the clasp with the crystal. Just make sure to be signed in, so the system automatically reduces the price for you. If you are a turquoise or fuchsia student, then you can download it as a gift. And again, just a bit of background information, that this is actually a design that I came up with maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it was sitting in a box waiting for the perfect moment. I could not source all of the original material anymore, so I rethought the concept a little bit, but I looked it up so I could show it to you. So this was my original. It was supposed to be an earring, megalomaniac Erika. And originally I had an earring setting where I could set a big blue zircon 12mm cabochon. So that was sitting on top of it. And this is like 4 or 5 centimeters long, this drop. So this was the original. And this is how it looks like at the moment as a pendant. And yeah, the square stitch bezel tutorial is still available on the blog. So if you need help with that, then don't hesitate to look for it or ask a question right at the tutorial. And now it's time for the Maharaja challenge, right? What do you say? That's all what I had for you today. I hope you liked what you saw. And now it's time to know who won the Jewel of the Maharaja challenge. So the mini challenge is a great opportunity to push your limits a bit, to showcase your beautiful jewels, but also if you decide to join team by team, then it can become a beaded diary for you to see your progress. I actually encourage everyone to start a thread in the Beading School Club with your jewels that you create for the challenges team by team. You can always add the new photo as a comment below the previous one, and then you will see your beading diary created through the teams, and I think it will be a very rewarding experience for you and for everyone. We already published the 26 beautiful entries on the Beading School Facebook page yesterday, and I'm so happy to see that so many of you decided to enter. The jewels are beautiful, and you really, again, outdid yourselves. Thank you so much for those beautiful creations. And as I said, we will have 2 winners. Both of the winners will receive a little India-inspired gift packages put together by the Beading School team. And one of the winners was selected by the creative team, Beading School Unicorns, from the participants, and the other winner will be selected randomly. And the winner selected by our team is 𝐁𝐄𝐃𝐈, and 𝐁𝐄𝐃𝐈's beautiful bead embroidered pendant. And congratulations, 𝐁𝐄, you created a mesmerizing jewel. This is 𝐁𝐄's own design. She picked colors that are super typical for India, and she included a filigree that is a vital part of Indian art, Indian culture. She included floral motifs, And you know, when you look closer at Taj Mahal, for example, it's full of floral motifs. So that feature comes back in 𝐅𝐻𝐋𝐋𝐿's creation too. It is a beautiful piece, even playing with the different textures, how from the middle we start with the rhinestone, there is a filigree, then we can see the color of the leather, and then we go through ball chain and cup chain to a texture created from seed beads, and then at the bottom the bicon beads and the rose from the Magic Garden box. So that is a beautiful piece. Congratulations, 𝐅𝐻𝐋𝐿. And the other winner, let's see, I have here all the names. Let's see, who is the other winner? The other winner is Cara Prentice. Congratulations, Cara. I'm happy for both of you. And I have here also two other jewels which really caught our eyes, and it was a very hard decision to pick a winner. But I would love to show you also two other jewels that we loved very much. So this is from our birthday girl, Katalin. And Kata used, on first sight it might not even be obvious, but Kata used two of the 𝐻𝐿 motifs, and she included it in a flamey, flowery shaped piece of bead embroidery, and the colors are perfect, the shapes are perfect, and it's Kata's own design, of course. And Kata has a personal little challenge of creating bead embroidered pieces from all of the themes. So this is her newest one, and it's super beautiful, Kata. I love it. So many details, but harmonious and very imaginative. And another jewel that I would like to show you, this jewel is beaded by Sangeeta, and I loved how she recreated from beads this typical shape of earrings from Indian art. It's like, I had this shape on my mind, but I was really sad that actually I could not get around to create something like this, because this is so typical, especially in Rajasthan, where many of the palaces of the Maharajas that we virtually traveled to stand. And it looks beautiful with the pearls and the bicons and the rosettes at the top. And then Sangeeta actually included some pendants with crystals at the bottom, and it's a very, very beautiful pair of earrings and a beautiful dedication to a beautiful tribute to Indian arts and Indian culture. Niti knows the name, that it's called Chonka. Isn't it beautiful? I love this. I love this pair. So, congratulations to everyone who participated. Thank you so much for sharing your creativity. And I would love to just tell you that please mark the 23rd of April in your calendars, because our professional storyteller 𝐁𝐄𝐃 is coming back with a new evening of stories and tales, fairy tales, featuring shiny jewels that she is preparing now for you. It will be available. It's a special program for all our turquoise and fuchsia Beading School Academy students. You can find the date. You don't have to write it down now. You can find the date also in the virtual classroom as a reminder. And the first one that we had with her, it was a storytelling night with Indian fairy tales featuring gems and jewels, and it was a beautiful experience. And 𝐁𝐄𝐃𝐃 is coming back, so on the 23rd of April, she's coming back with a new storytelling evening. Also, we will soon have a springtime challenge to get back on the height of our creativity and energy. So stay tuned. Check out the Beading School page and the club. We will post more details soon. And I can't wait to see more of your creations in Art Deco style and more. If you have any questions left, then please let me know now. Now is the time that I can answer your questions. Vanya is asking, where are the mini challenge pictures? They are on the Beading School Facebook page. Exactly as Aniko says, they are on the Beading School Facebook page. And Elena indeed says that the storytelling evening was great. I'm looking forward to the next one. And a Facebook user friend says that she just re-listened to 𝐁𝐃𝐃𝐃𝐈𝍍𝐆 first special evening. Niti also liked it. Oh, Sam says, no question, but I want to say thank you for the glass ring. I wanted it for so long. I'm so happy, Sam, that we could make you happy. Margaret is asking for the necklace. It's called the 𝐁𝐄𝐃𝐃𝐈𝍍𝐆, and if you go to the bead shop, then there is the new in the bead shop category, and if you click on that, then you will see it immediately, but I will also post it in a separate post. Corinne is asking for the looped cup chain in the shop. Not there yet. It's coming. We will be adding everything. We have a lot of it in silver and gold setting too, so definitely it's coming. It's waiting for you, Corinne. It's shouting your name, but for now it's shouting your name from the treasury, and soon it will be added to the page too. So thank you so much, ladies, for the great time today, and I wish you lots of inspiration. I wish you lots of creativity, and see you on Friday with the jewel that you could see on the cover. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.